Hey, Cowboy Nation, let's Cowboy Squad. Let's get into it. So word is circulating that the Cowboys will be without Lyle Collins. I started tackle. He would not be rejoining, rejoining us this year. Just like that, he apparently was worse than initially anticipated. Just not getting healthy, so he's going to have surgery and he's going to be out for the rest of the. So he's going to be out for the rest of the year. So that is a loss on the offensive line. Got to take a hit. Got to take a hit there. So the Cowboys got to look at what we can do to make that up. We've had to we've had to deal without Lyle Collins for the past three games, and so it's not too much of a switch. Not too much of a switch for us. We hope we was going to get some help there and upgrade in that particular position. Looks like that upgrade isn't coming. And so hey, we just got to continue to grind and got to continue to grind and got to move on. Personally, what I would like to see happen is Tyron Smith can stay healthy. I'd like to see him take the left tackle spot, and I'd like to see Brandon Knight take the right tackle spot. Brandon Knight, it's been done pretty decent. Pretty decent. I think he's held his own. Held his own. He's made some mistakes here and there, but overall, I think he's done a good job at the tackle spot, covered down for Tyron Smith while he was out at the left tackle spot, and so I look for him to be our swing tackle to go left or right. So hopefully, uh, he can fill in that role and get that and take care of that right tackle spot. I have been a long I've been a long advocate. I've been a long advocate of switching John Williams to the right tackle spot. Um, but the Cowboys, they see something. They see something that makes them believe that's not the best combination. We've gone through about five. Going through five, maybe six different combinations of linemen, and in none of those positions that they feel the need to put Keller Williams at the right tackle spot. So that tells me that they don't really want to go that route with They don't really go that route with Connor Williams, and I can't really say. I don't know if I can say I can blame him. If a guy is struggling to pick up workload, give him something new to learn, and take him out of his element. You kind of stumped his development and given pretty much stumping his development at the guard spot. So um, that's almost like a surrender to say, hey, let's try you to tackle guy. You ain't get it done at guard. So Connor Williams is young. He's young. He's an investment. He was an investment and developmental player. The Cowboys are insistent on developing Williams. In my world, in my world, I would have moved on from. In my world, I would have moved on from Williams. But this is the Dallas Cowboys football team. Star over everything. And the front office, the general manager, the front office, the general managers, coaches, they get to make these decisions, and they get to see a hell of a lot more than I do, because they deprive people like me and people like you of seeing what's going on in training camp. So the only one that really truly know what's going on and what these guys are really getting done um, is the staff, because they've done a good job locking the doors to where the rest of us, we have no visibility, limited visibility to no visibility on what these players are about, particularly in this particular season. So it is what it is. It is what it is. You're almost forced to be a little bit trusting of what you hear, what you hear in the reports and from the reporters and from the and from the media outlets, because really That's all you really get. But anyway, we should be okay. We should be okay. Uh, so, it's difficult permission, difficult position. Hate to see Lyle Collins. Hate to see Lyle Collins go down. He's coming off a great year. I felt like he should have probably made the Pro Bowl last year. Felt like he was kind of robbed of making the Pro Bowl last year. And then to see how things have transpired this year is really disappointing. Really disappointing. Particularly, you know, he came to camp, and the reports are that he came to clients, lacking conditioning and behind the power curve, and then the guy gets injured, and then he has a car accident, and now he's out, and now he's out for the season, and so um, just to go from high hopes what this offensive line gonna bring to the table, uh, taking such a hit on the old line, it's rough. But what I like about this coaching staff compared to previous coaching staff is that we seem to be in a better position to make adjustments, try new combinations, try new things, to give ourselves a chance, to give ourselves a chance. And we've had multiple games. We've had multiple games now. Multiple games now. We put up over 400 yards offense with the line that we had, to make sure we the line we had, and that's without Tyron Smith and Lyle Collins. And so um, to make to have a coaching staff to make those adjustments and not let us continue to bleed, not just continue to let us bleed and have problems there, and somebody's going to try and have this team ready to go. I have faith in this coaching staff that we'll be just fine on your line. We'll get it together. We'll get it together. You know, but I like what we're doing. I like what we've done so far. To help out the combination blocks, to have the RBs helping out with their run blocks. Change some personnel from changing personnel to different positions when we're struggling in the position, taking injuries in the positions, just trying different things. Um, it's good to me. It's a breath of fresh. It's a breath of fresh air. I remember years of a player get hurt, or a couple players get hurt, or star get hurt. We just pretty much helpless because without those players, we would just get decimated, and not much change would happen. Not much change would happen. You almost had to have a Pro Bowl type player in almost every position to be successful, because we couldn't adapt. We couldn't adapt to injuries or change, or they wouldn't play, or any of that kind of stuff. But we in a different position now, and I have a lot of confidence that we're gonna be good. And you should too, Cowboy Nation. You should have a lot of confidence that we're going to be good on your line or in this case, uh, without Lyle Collins, number 71. He's off the radar. He's off the radar in the hurt line. And I wish him well. I wish him well. Great surgery success, and speedy recovery and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully come back better and stronger for next year's season. Uh, he's on our road. He's on our road. He's one of my proven players that we kind of known down the stretch. So we wish him well. This Cowboys brother. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for checking me out. I'm out.